This video will be going to the members first, so if you are a member and you are watching this, just know you have about 24 hours before it's released to the public. So I promised the members that they would be able to see this first. If you are a Rockstead member, you can take 10% off of the price that I tell you guys. And I think I did price these very fairly. And if you are a member, you should have some prizes coming soon if you won the last giveaway. I know it's been a little bit. I haven't shipped them out yet. I'm bulking some stuff together, but those will be shipped out in the next day or so. So if you've been worried about your prize in the mail, don't worry. It just has not been shipped yet, but it's about to be shipped. So let's get to the video. As far as the USA purchasers or buyers, I will cover the shipping, so the shipping is included in the price. If you are international, you will have to cover your own shipping after $15. So I'll pay up to $15, and whatever the remaining is, you will have to cover. And I'm not going to be responsible for the package after it leaves the USA. I can only get tracking up until it leaves the USA. After that, it would be on you. So if you are international and you are wanting to buy any of these, then the risk is on you. And you know, so that, and there always is a risk doing international. They typically show up just fine. Sometimes it takes a little while, but there always is a risk. So I figured I would say that. So today's video is a knife sale, and I'm probably going to do multiple of these, you know, with 10 or so knives, because I have to get rid of a lot of knives. As bad as I'd like to keep a lot of these, you know, I can't keep them all. So I have to wean some out, and here we go. So these are not being sold here on YouTube. If you want to purchase any of these, you have to email me at neevesknives@gmail.com and talk to me about it. These are all in perfect condition. They're brand new, still in the box, never been used, never nothing. They've only ever been opened and closed and featured in videos. These are, none of these are test examples. This one is the CAELUM RE in S90V and titanium. I forget what the original price was for this, but I think it was like $350 or $400 or something. But I'm going to sell it for $180. I think that's very, very fair. S90V, titanium clip, cut off with the lock bars on the inside. It's a large knife, great detent. It has a front flipper as well that works very, very well. So nice example, perfectly centered. I believe most of these are going to be, you know, perfectly centered, perfect for everything for the most part. You are buying it as is though. So, but this is $180 for the RE. Next is the BESTECH SAMBAC. Now the SAMBAC is a newer design from Ostap Hell in magna cut steel and titanium. These go for $315, but I will sell you this beautiful example for $250 bucks. Like I said, it is a newer design, so. And then next is, this one's kind of a wild ball, or would you call it a wild ball? Is that all right? I don't know. Anyways, so I can't find any information on what these originally sold for. I believe it was like $600 or $700. It's S110V. This is the MAXACE XI, which I think is 11. I'm not positive, but it has inlays on inlays on inlays. It's crazy. So you have an S110V blade with a carbon fiber inlay. Then we have a titanium frame lock with a carbon fiber inlay with a Damascus inlay inside the carbon fiber inlay. It is very robust, very beastly. It does have a wave feature that you can easily reverse flick or thumb flick. So it does make it kind of unique. You can see the blade stops there. It is large, it's thick, it's big, it's heavy, but it is definitely badass. Like I said, I do not know how much these are going for on the secondary market. So I think the price I'm about to give is going to be extremely fair. We have all the extra hardware here. This is always amazing to have. I'm going to tuck it right in here. I will get rid of this one for $375. $375. I think that is a fair deal for that one. Like I said, it is a wild card. So that's what I meant to say, wild card, not wild ball. What an idiot. So yes, $875 is what I will take for that. I think that's a pretty damn good deal. Like I said, originally it was very expensive. And let's get to the next one. The next one is the PMP GRIZZLY. You can see all the details right there. Now, this one is a beast. It is very big, very robust. However, this one is the one in D2, but these things were going for, let me see, what were they originally going for? $350 is what they go for. So I think the price I'm going to give it to you for is a phenomenal deal at $250. $250 is $100 off, right? Is that right? Let me see. Yes. I originally wrote down $275, so I'm even giving you a better deal than I originally said. Great example, great action, very thick, very robust, an absolute guillotine. This thing is a folding pry bar. You have a glass breaker or attitude adjuster right there. Like I said, it's heavy, but it's actually narrow. Some of the other models are much thicker. This one's thick, don't get me wrong, this is big, but it's a little bit slimmer in the handle. But that one, like I said, $250. Let me change the price on it. $250. Okay, next, the ARCANE Creature. Now, you can see we got all the stuff inside there. This one is 20 CV, and it is the Tanto, the dual ground Tanto version. This thing still has a phenomenal edge. Well, obviously, it's never been used, but it came with a really good edge. These are really cool. Titanium frame lock, very solid detent. I believe REAT did these. I'm not positive. It might have been BESTECH, but I'm pretty sure it was REAT. So you can see the card right there. And yeah, these things came in a drop point and or was it a clip point and then a dual ground Tanto. But this is actually a cool Tanto because you can easily get to the tip or the secondary tip. It's very slicey. It's an Americanized Tanto with the straight edge. Phenomenal action. It's a great example. So that's one cool thing about buying knives like this is that, you know, they're a good example of that model and you're not, you know, getting one without seeing it. So that one, sorry, the ARCANE originally is $375. I will sell it for $300. So it was originally $375, but I'll sell it for $300. Now we have some WE Knife Co models. This is the Smooth Sentinel. Now the Smooth Sentinel in this version is going for, where is it? It's going for $209. This one does have a light detent. I want to make that clear right off the bat. It is a light detent. It still reliably flips, but it's a little lighter than I would prefer. If I was going to keep it, I would tune the lock bar a little stronger, which is very easy to do. And if you don't know how to, just watch my video. I do have a video showing exactly how to do it. But originally $209, that's what it's going for right now. And I will sell it for, what did I put? For $150. $150. So it's like 60 bones off. Then we have the WE MERATA. The WE MERATA. Very good example. This thing's amazing. Phenomenal action, really good ergonomics, hand satin blade. You have the what's it called, the flamed ano, and this one goes for $297 right now, and I will sell it for $230. 20 CV, flame titanium, beautiful, beautiful example. The centering is perfect. Like I said, neevesknives@gmail.com. You do have to be 18 years or older. This one I really don't want to get rid of, guys. I really don't want to. This is the only GTC I have as far as design-wise, because it's obviously not a custom GTC, but it does come with the SLT flipper, which is spring-loaded tab. Go watch my video on this. This thing is amazing. I might have lightly cut with this one, but not enough that the edge took anything at all. The blade is perfect. The handle's perfect. No snail trails. It is an integral, by the way. This thing is badass. Man, I really don't want to get rid of it, but these things are going for $425 right now. I will sell this one for $375. $50 off. By the way, 20 CV steel. Then we have the PIRATECH KRAKEN. Now the box, the little tab that was right here is gone. So that is one little issue. Here's the card with the HRC and everything, 61.7 on S90V. And it is the KRAKEN. And the KRAKEN has the magnetic scales that pop right off, I'm sure you know. Now this one has been used in multiple videos where I was disassembling it and so on. So the scales are, like you can see right there, it has a little snail trail deal right there. So there is that, just that little tab. Now it does have the extra Omega springs in the box that you can switch if you want to, I don't know, make it stronger or something because they're new. But yeah, this one, like I said, this one's been lightly used. It's basically brand spanking new though. I have 3 of them. So there's one other one that I actually used and carried the most. This one was used in a video and that's where those snail trails came from. But I don't even think I cut with it, but if I did, it was super light. Anyways, this one goes for $280. I will sell it for, what did I put? $220. 220 bucks. I think that's a pretty good deal. And they do sell scales for these. They're expensive, but they do sell extra scales if you want to buy them with different finishes and so on. And then the last one does not have a box. This is another one I really don't want to get rid of. This is kind of a special piece. You cannot find these anymore. This is the SHIROGOV 111 VANAX steel number 37. This is a rare breed and a perfect example. Do not have the COA, do not have the box, but this is 100% authentic. But the thing is though, it is a perfect example. Like, I mean, there's no issues with this whatsoever, as it shouldn't. But what I mean is that the edge is still a factory edge, still in perfect condition. I don't even think I've cut with this thing. I've carried it a little tiny bit, maybe. I don't even know if I've done that because it's such a special piece. If you look, the lock bar actually has like a tab that falls into a groove right there. You can see a groove. The flipper tab is shaped like that. It has multi-row bearings. SHIROGOVs have amazing action and amazing bearings. Now, the cool thing about this one is it is solid carbon fiber. You have the titanium sub liner lock, but it's a very small, it's not small, but it's like inset in the carbon fiber. So the whole thing is just, it's so large with almost no weight. It feels extremely, extremely lightweight. So to have this light of a knife at this size, it almost feels weird. And I mean that in a good way, but yeah, really cool example. Like I said, these things are very rare. I was trying to find how much they were selling for right now. The only one that I seen was, I seen a G10 version that sold for $2,300, I think. Yeah, $2,300 or something. Or was it more? It was $2,300. It was $2,300? Mm-hmm. No, oh yeah, okay, so yeah, $2,300. I would be willing to let this one go because of it being so rare and everything, for $1,500. I really don't want to sell it, but if somebody gave me $1,500 or something close to that, I'd probably get rid of it. So good. Anyways, not many Shiros have, you know, the action for the reverse flick. So this also makes that, you know, a little bit more desirable, but no box. I will put it in a pouch for you though. So, and don't worry about that. It'll be shipped really nicely. So there you guys go. If you are a member, then you should have some packages coming tomorrow. We did a giveaway over a week ago and I have not shipped those out yet. So those will be being shipped out probably tomorrow or within the next couple of days. So there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.